What's up, guys? This is Jason coming from Friends in Recovery from Benzodiazepines. That's my Facebook group. If anybody wants to join and post, there's many people there that could help you guys, with any questions or anything. But I wanted to make a video about losses in benzo withdrawal, losses of relationships and friends. So, when you go through withdrawal, and throughout your acute phase and then your post-acute phase, and into your recovery, many people are gonna leave you. Many people are gonna think that you're crazy. You're gonna lose friends. You're gonna lose family. You're gonna lose a lot going through this, It's probably gonna be the most difficult time of your life when you do this. So, you have to be prepared to lose everything, like I did. I literally lost everything, and I was inside like a one-bedroom apartment with my mother at the age 34, with no money, nothing, and just in a small bed. I wasn't, like in a fucking dirty shack or anything, but I didn't have much. I had a bed and a TV and a bathroom and a shower, and I was depending on my mother to take care of me, they didn't understand what was happening to me because I was always, an independent person of, having my own things and my own money and my own family, and they didn't understand, they didn't understand why I was sick for month after month after month after month, and they didn't understand that. So, most of my friends, they were gone. They thought that I went mad, and my family didn't want to talk to me. They called me names. I was a bum and I was no good. And, I turned out to be a piece of shit, and I was better off dead. I got called every name in the book. People left me and they hated me. They didn't want me around. I was the burden of everybody's life. Not knowing that I was just, I was just sick from a medication that most people don't understand. My nervous system was altered, and I couldn't do anything about it to fix it. I couldn't just change my diet, or just stop thinking about it, or go do some exercises, or I couldn't do nothing but just hope to God that I would get better eventually. And I started to get better. I'm still not 100%. I still have residual effects from that. I believe that it might take me another 5 years to fully recover completely. Maybe I'll never be 100% again. Maybe I'll be like this for the rest of my life, the way I'm at now, because I haven't seen significant improvement after 2 years. I got better to where I could function, but my muscles still hurt. I still have jerks. My body jerks, and I still have muscle twitches. I still have issues. And I don't have issues to where it debilitates me like I was, but I have a lot of problems still, and I might have them for, I've accepted this, and I'm almost 3 years off, and I've came to terms where this might be my life for the next couple more years, and you guys have to do it too. I don't believe that if you came off on a gradual taper, that you'll be damaged like the way I was. If you cold turkey like I did, it might be harder for you. Going cold turkey off this medication, whether you were on it for a month or 13 years like me, You know, the brain doesn't understand when you completely withdraw from a medication very fast. You know, especially a benzodiazepine. You know, in 2011, I came off these meds. You know, in a detox facility, and you know, I thought you know, they gave me all kind of other medication when I was there, and I was like, wow, I'm off of benzos. And after like a month of stopping all those other medicine, SSRIs and all that shit, you know, I said, fuck that, I don't need it no more. I'm feeling pretty good, you know, whatever. All hell broke loose, and you know, I was off the medication for over a month. I was off of benzos for over a month, and I came off of all the other shit they sent me home with, and I fucking was sick as hell, and I went and I took a Xanax, and I was fine. All my problems were over. That's it. I felt like, hey, I need these meds. You know, wow, I feel great now. I took a Xanax, I took a whole 2 milligram bar, and I went to work, and I felt amazing. You know, and I was like, that's it. I'm just staying on this shit for the rest of my life. I need them. They control my anxiety. They make me feel decent. You know, and that was in 2011. You know, it took me another 5 more years to say, you know, I have a problem. You know, so I believe, you know, that plays a big factor in my withdrawal too, that I came off of it before, and you know, I did what they call kindling. You know, I kindled my brain. You know, I came off, you know, on a fast taper, whatever they did to me in the facility, and I fucking went back on, and I stayed on another 5 years, you know, and then I came off. I tapered myself off the same way they did to me in the facility. You know, I cut, you know, within, you know, 7 or 8 days, you know, 2 milligrams that I took every day, and I really fucking hurt myself really, really bad, you know. All my muscles seized up, and I couldn't walk for over a month. I had to use a cane. I had a ball in my throat for over 2 months where I couldn't swallow. My legs hurt so bad, like I didn't have 2 legs, I had 2 fucking pieces of wood where I would walk and it would just be a crushing pain. You know, my legs hurt so bad that I didn't know what was going on with me, you know, and it was from coming off of benzos after long-term use. You know, the myolaxin inside the medication, you know, made my muscles go into a spasm. And you know, I'm almost 3 years off, and my muscles are I still have muscle tension, you know. So, you know, I believe that there's a way to fix muscle tension through, you know, certain types of resistance stretching, but it's very difficult to do. You know, you have to, you know, do it for months and months and months. And I was able to get fit and healthy and strong, and you know, overcome a lot of obstacles like obesity. And now I'm skinny and I'm fit, and I have a nice looking stomach with good abs, and my arms are strong, my back is strong. You know, I cleaned up my diet really well. I pushed through the pain and anxiety that I had, and you know, I helped myself get better, and that's what I want other people to do. If you're further off, you know, if you're like 3 months or 6 months or even a year off, I don't expect you to do what I did, because at 1 year off, if you told me, Jason, you need to go exercise, I would have told you, go fuck yourself, you know? So, what I'm trying to say is, if you guys are off, you know, for a year or a year and a half or 2 years, you know, get up and push through it. Go change your diet, exercise, it's science. If you keep exercising, you know, the brain is gonna change. It might not change everything, but I guarantee you it's gonna change a lot, you know? By laying in the bed, if you're laying in the bed for years and years at a time, you're just gonna make yourself worse. That's it. Get up and do something. You have to. Oh, I'm hurt from benzos. I'm off 2 years. Let me tell you guys something. Something magical is not gonna happen where you're just gonna wake up one day and it's all gonna be over and you're gonna get out of bed and go do things. It's not. You have to do this yourself. It's not going to change if you lay in the bed. It's gonna be 5 more years from now and you're still gonna be laying in the bed, because you're just getting weaker and weaker. Your muscles are gonna atrophy. You're just gonna get weaker. So if you don't do nothing now that you're far along off, it's just gonna be harder eventually whenever you try to do it. You have to get off your ass and say, I'm gonna get myself better. It's time. I didn't do nothing for a long time. I have to try. I love everybody. You guys, some people say they can't find me or they want to talk to me. My name is Jason Anthony DeBarry. You can find me on Facebook. You guys can send me a message. If I don't get back to you right away, I will eventually get to you. If you guys message me a lot about benzo withdrawal and I tell you whatever I tell you, and eventually I'm gonna tell you that I really don't want to talk about it because I don't want to go back to that life. I don't want to relive that. It's the worst thing that I've ever been through in my whole entire life, and I don't really want to remember it. So if you guys really need me for support or whatever, message me. But I don't want to talk about benzo withdrawal like that because there was nothing good about what I went through. Bye, guys.